Welcome, gentlemen, to the deep dive. Today, we're speaking directly to you, men over 60, about something many of you might be experiencing, but, well, maybe not talking about much. Those subtle, sometimes frustrating changes in, physical vitality and confidence, especially concerning erections. You might feel the only answers are those prescription pills. But what if we told you there's an often overlooked, completely natural approach? One that could help reignite that masculine vigor. We're diving into a surprising, almost hidden spot on your body and a simple, natural tool that could make a profound difference.
That's absolutely right. And based on my 3 decades as a urologist and men's health expert, I've seen time and again that the body has this incredible capacity for self-repair. What we'll explore today isn't just, theory. It's really rooted in clear medical science and practical application. Our goal here is to empower you, to help you understand your own body better and give you actionable steps you can actually take at home.
Exactly. We're going to walk you through a practical step-by-step guide. We'll uncover exactly where this crucial spot is, precisely why this natural tool is so effective, and of course, how to use it to support stronger, more reliable erections. It's about more than just a technique, really. It's potentially about rediscovering a part of yourself. So let's unpack this a bit. It's incredibly common, isn't it, for men to feel like these changes after 60 are just, well, part of getting old, or even unfairly, like it's somehow your fault. But I want to reassure you listening, that's just not the full picture. From a physiological standpoint, what's really going on in the body as men age that affects erections?
You hit on a crucial point there. It's not your fault. Think of your body like a finely tuned orchestra. In youth, everything plays perfectly in sync. But after 60, yeah, some players do lose a bit of their edge, you could say. We typically see 4 key shifts happening. First, blood vessels. Over time, they tend to stiffen. That makes it harder for that strong rush of blood to get where it needs to go, into the penis. Second, testosterone. The hormone driving passion and performance, it gradually declines year after year. Third, even your nerve endings, those tiny messengers for sensation, they can begin to dull somewhat. And finally, those really vital pelvic floor muscles, the ones that hold blood in an erection like a clamp, they often weaken, sometimes just from disuse. So this combination, it just makes erections maybe slower, sometimes softer, less dependable.
And beyond those physical things, what have you observed about the broader impact on
Yeah.
confidence, on relationships? It seems like it runs much deeper than just the physical act itself.
Oh, it absolutely does. Many men describe a really profound emotional impact. It's like a quiet erosion of confidence. It can put a strain on intimacy and lead to this feeling that a fundamental part of their masculine identity is slipping away. It's often a silent battle, fought alone. But here's the powerful truth, and this is important. The body is remarkably resilient. It's far more capable of bouncing back than most men might imagine. And this is precisely where something as simple as castor oil comes into the picture. While aging might quiet the orchestra, as we said, there are ways to wake it up again. And the key is understanding why this natural oil, often overlooked, holds such unique potential.
Castor oil. I have to admit, when I first heard it mentioned for this specific challenge, I thought, really? That old remedy, like something my grandmother used? It almost sounds too simple, doesn't it? Can you break down the science for us why this specific oil?
That's a totally natural reaction. And it's exactly why we need to look beyond its old-fashioned reputation. The secret lies in a powerful, pretty unique compound called ricinoleic acid. Now, this isn't just some general health booster. It has 3 really remarkable effects that are particularly profound for erectile health. First, think about inflammation like a silent saboteur. It tightens tissues in your pelvic region, restricts blood flow, limits flexibility, all vital for an erection. Ricinoleic acid steps in like a targeted anti-inflammatory. It soothes those tissues, frees up the
Okay,
pathways.
so it calms things down in there.
Exactly. Second, it profoundly improves circulation. When you massage it into the skin, it actually encourages your blood vessels to expand. It literally invites a stronger, oxygen-rich blood flow directly to the areas essential for firm, lasting erections.
More blood flow, better function. Makes sense.
Precisely. And third, it stimulates your lymphatic system. That's your body's natural cleanup crew. By activating this system, castor oil helps flush away toxins and cellular waste. This accelerates recovery and repair in those vital tissues. It's this unique combination, all working together, that gives castor oil its remarkable effectiveness in this context.
That really is striking. It almost sounds too straightforward, especially when we're so used to hearing about complex medical solutions, expensive procedures. What's the common misconception, do you think, that stops more men from exploring this?
Well, I think the misconception is often that a powerful effect must come from something complicated or expensive. We tend to dismiss simplicity sometimes, but the real magic here isn't just the oil itself, as powerful as that ricinoleic acid is. It's the synergy. It's what happens when you apply it to one specific, often ignored, kind of hidden spot on the body. This is where castor oil really transforms from just a common liquid into a potential key that can unlock significant improvements.
Okay, now if you're listening and thinking, all right, castor oil, fine, but where exactly?
Right.
This next part is truly fascinating. This is where the real potential lies. We're talking about the perineum. Now, this is that soft area of skin located between your scrotum and your anus. Honestly, it's an area most men probably never touch, let alone think about much.
Precisely. And beneath this, well, this unassuming patch of skin lies what I often call the command center for your erections.
Hmm.
This small yet incredibly vital area is home to some critical structures. You've got the bulbospongiosus muscle right there. That muscle acts like a powerful clamp, essentially holding blood within the penis during an erection.
Okay, like holding the pressure in.
Exactly. Right there, too, you have crucial branches of the pudendal nerve. These are essential for carrying those pleasure signals. And winding through this very space are arteries specifically designed to deliver fresh, oxygen-rich blood directly into the erectile tissue. It's a real hub.
I remember you sharing a story about a patient, late 60s, who was really skeptical at first, almost chuckled, but then came back weeks later just amazed, saying he felt like he'd rediscovered a part of himself. That's powerful stuff. It really shows it's more than just mechanics, doesn't it?
It really does. That story perfectly illustrates why stimulating this gateway area is so potentially powerful. By focusing attention here, you're not just relaxing potentially tight muscles, you're actively encouraging blood vessels to open up. And you're reawakening nerve pathways that might have grown a bit sluggish or even dormant with age or disuse. This area is often just ignored in daily life. But when you give it the right kind of attention, the results can be profoundly restorative.
And this is exactly where the castor oil comes in as the perfect partner, right? Its unique healing compounds don't just sit on the surface when applied here. They actually penetrate deep into these vital tissues, working their restorative magic precisely where it's needed most. Okay, so understanding the why behind the perineum is one thing, but the real power, like you said, comes in the how. So let's get practical. Can you walk us through the step-by-step for doing this castor oil massage at home?
Certainly. And it's meant to be a simple, calming routine. First off, make sure the area is clean and dry. That helps with absorption. You'll only need about a teaspoon of oil, but, and this is important, make sure it's pure, cold-pressed, unrefined castor oil. You want all those natural healing compounds intact, none of the additives.
Got it. Pure cold press.
Right. Now, gently warm the oil. You can rub it between your palms for a moment, or maybe let the spoon sit in some warm water. It should feel soothing, never hot. Yeah. Then find a comfortable position. Lying down with your knees slightly bent often works well, or maybe sitting with good back support. Whatever feels relaxed for you.
Okay, comfortable position, warm oil.
Yep. Place the warm oil onto your fingertips and apply it directly to the perineum, that spot between the scrotum and anus. Use slow, steady circles or maybe long, gentle strokes. You want to massage the area, pressing just deep enough to feel the muscle beneath the skin, but never to the point of discomfort or pain. That's key. Spend at least, say, 2 to 3 minutes doing this massage.
Gentle but intentional pressure.
Exactly. And as you're working the oil in, take slow, deep breaths. This deep breathing is really important. It helps your whole body relax, which further improves circulation, and it sort of signals to your nerves that it's okay to wake up and respond.
Breathing helps everything, doesn't it?
It really does. Now, once you've finished the massage itself, try applying a warm, damp towel over the area for about 15 minutes. This combination of the residual warmth and the oil encourages even deeper penetration into the tissues and gives blood flow an extra boost. For maximum benefits and maybe even better sleep, I generally recommend doing this nightly, perhaps as part of your winding down routine before bed.
And the key here, as you mentioned earlier, is consistency. It's not a one-off fix. Some men might notice a gentle warmth or maybe some tingling within a few days, while for others, changes might come more gradually, perhaps over, 2 to 4 weeks. But either way, steady, mindful practice seems to be the path to results here.
Right, and it's really important to remember, this isn't about an instant reaction like you might get from a pill, not at all. This is more about gently retraining your body, waking up muscles and nerves that maybe have been a bit quiet for too long. So what can listeners realistically expect as they integrate this into their routine? What kind of changes might they notice?
Exactly. Managing expectations is crucial. As the days and weeks go by, you can potentially expect a range of significant benefits, but they unfold gradually. Physically, many men report stronger morning erections. That simple, natural sign of vitality is often the first clue the body is responding. You might also find more staying power during intimacy, maybe less worry about losing firmness, and just an improved sense of control overall.
That sounds like a huge boost to confidence right there. It really is. Emotionally, patients often describe not just feeling physically stronger, but experiencing increased confidence and a restored self-perception. That quiet, nagging question, will my body still respond, genuinely begins to fade for many. And then there are often these unexpected benefits too, because the nerves and muscles of the perineum connect deeply with other pelvic systems. Men frequently report things like better bladder control, maybe reduced lower back tension, and just an overall sense of ease in that whole pelvic region. It's almost like freeing up this one critical area allows the entire network around it to function more harmoniously.
Those unexpected benefits are truly remarkable. It shows how interconnected everything is down there. Now, for listeners who really want to amplify these results, how can they, supercharge this process? Are there supporting habits?
Absolutely. Think of these daily habits not as separate chores, but as creating the best possible environment for your newly reawakened command center to really thrive. Hydration, for instance. Simple, but crucial. Ensures the blood that rushes to the perineum is, well, a vibrant, free-flowing river, not a sluggish stream.
Makes sense. Keep the pipes clear.
Exactly. Nutrition is another cornerstone. Things like leafy greens and beets, they naturally boost nitric oxide, which helps blood vessels expand. And healthy fats, think salmon, walnuts, olive oil, they provide crucial building blocks for testosterone production and keeping arteries flexible.
So diet plays a direct role.
A huge role. Movement, too. Gentle pelvic floor exercises, like properly performed Kegels, directly strengthen the very muscles that help hold blood in the penis. And finally, stress management. We know stress hormones constrict blood vessels and dampen arousal. They fight against what you're trying to achieve. So taking even just a few minutes for deep breathing, a walk, or some quiet reflection can help restore balance, allowing your body to relax and respond more readily.
So it's not just about the massage then. These habits don't just offer general health benefits, they directly amplify the effects. They transform the massage from just a technique into like a catalyst for whole body renewal, optimizing everything you're aiming for with the castor oil.
Which brings us to a really important point. Safety first. Even when we're talking about natural methods like this, your body deserves respect and careful attention.
Absolutely crucial. Okay, let's run through the key safety steps. First, as you said, always use pure, cold-pressed, unrefined castor oil. No chemicals, no additives. Second, never apply the oil to broken or irritated skin. What soothes healthy tissue can definitely irritate a wound or rash. Third, really listen to your body during the massage. It should never cause sharp pain. A gentle warmth, maybe some tingling, or even a mild ache as you work the muscle is generally normal. But anything beyond that means you should ease off the pressure or stop. Also, if you ever experience sudden changes in your erections, any new discomfort, or other unusual symptoms, please consult your doctor immediately. Don't wait. And critically, if you are currently taking medications, especially for blood pressure, heart problems, or circulation issues, please have an honest conversation with your physician before starting this, or really any new health routine.
That last point is vital. My experience has consistently shown that natural approaches like this, and medical care, can beautifully complement each other when used with awareness and patience. The men who seem to benefit most from this technique are those who understand that healing isn't about fighting the body, it's about working with it. When you honor that process, stay consistent, and listen to what your body tells you, the positive changes you experience can often be deeper and more lasting than you might have imagined.
So here's our core message for you listening today. Erections after 60 don't have to be just a fading memory. It's not necessarily an inevitable decline. Your body possesses this incredible capacity to respond and revitalize itself if you give it the right encouragement. By combining the natural power of castor oil, focused attention on your perineum, that command center, and integrating those supportive daily habits, you really can potentially retrain your system, restore your confidence, and truly feel more like yourself again. We've seen men find real benefit with this simple practice, and we believe you can too. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive today. If you found this discussion valuable, please do like this episode, maybe share it with someone else who might benefit from hearing it. And of course, subscribe to our channel for more insights designed to help you reclaim your vitality and live your best life.